And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. Says we're live, but are we actually live? The answer is yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone. Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream. And today we are back with... Sorry, let's just get this here. Some more Tom Clancy Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. So, let's go ahead and get in game. Last video, we ended up having some minor issues, or some issues here and there with the actual in-game frame rate. And I have fixed it. At least I did when I last checked it. We'll double check it again, of course, when we get... But, you know, I do believe I have fixed a lot of the issues with the cutscenes, I think, as well. At least the ones in-game. So we do have to worry about that. So what I'm going to do, we're going to try the mission bank. And I know since people wanted a harder difficulty, said I should play it on max. Let's try that. I typically play on hard, so we'll see how this goes. I can't hear what the on-screen guy is talking. The game is silent. Oh, shit. Alright, let me fix that. We'll do this again real quick. I don't know why it was like that. Let's fix that. So I think I have a theory about what's going on. Let's see about this. Hold on a sec. So, let's change the... what's probably happened is... It's pulling from a different sound source altogether. So, let's... Alright. Sorry about that, guys. This should fix the issue, I think. So, let me actually test it real quick. I'll just test it with one of my old videos here. And we'll see what happens. Timorance, the Nihil occlusion zone now. Okay, it looks like it works. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Let's go ahead and get back into the game. I think it's because it keeps wanting to connect to the VR headset I've got, and that keeps messing it up. That's part of it there, but I don't think it explains the audio that occasionally likes to lower on the microphone. Now that is different, I don't know why. Alright, now we'll get back into the game. Back in we go. Sorry about that, guys.
With still no word from the North Korean government, China's Long Dan again urged all sides to come to the bargain. We have now a late response by Admiral Toshiro Otomo of the Japanese ISDF.
Despite the ambassador's efforts, nothing has changed. The Japanese people must continue to endure harassment and humiliation. We eagerly anticipate the arrival of the...
Hey, I hear you leaving us. Heading back for Panama.
Hate to eat and run, sir. We have a few loose ends to tie off before we can rejoin you.
Well, you can make it back for the 4th of July. I'll show you one heck of a good time, boy.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
All right.
Fisher, the arms that Lacerda had were purchased by someone using a Panamanian offshore bank as proxy. I want to take a peek inside their records. Fortunately, it's not as simple as that. This op can't look like a U.S. intelligence gig. So to cover it up, you'll need to crack the bank's vault and lift some bearer bonds. Property of the French government.
I hit the bank's servers last night, but I didn't find much. All their workstations run drivers for plug-and-play hard drives. I'm guessing they secure them physically every night. Crazy world we live in where electronic intrusion is more of a threat than physical intrusion. Anyway, they probably store the drives in the main vault, meaning they're not going to be easy to get a hold of.
First, the good news. You've been in this bank before. You were part of a CIA raiding team that went in 89 looking for some of Noriega's drug money. Most of the intelligence we have on the bank actually comes from your team. The bad news is that we have a lot of physical security. Lasers, motion sensors, locked doors, cameras, the whole lot. And none of it was there in 89. We've also contacted a specialist to help crack the vault. You better talk to him.
Look, I don't know who you are or why I'm helping you, other than it's better than staring at the ceiling in my cell. I hear you have to play some Mason Wells 88. Well, it ain't a one-man job, but they tell me you can do the work of 5 men. Fine, I says. I had your mate Willie make a little deposit for you. You'll be needing some things from a safety deposit box in the little vault that we can use to crack the main one.
We'll continue on our course for the Yellow Sea and send you back by helicopter to Panama City. I have no authorization to act inside Panamanian borders, so you'll be operating covertly out of the embassy. You and your partner will be on your own in Panama.
Alright, so let's see. We've got the Redding's recommendation here, which gives us some sticky shockers, some camera, airfoil, flash grenades, so the usual. You get way more of that for way less ammo, or the assault, which gives us a frag grenade, some frag grenades. Yeah, I think the sticky shocker and sticky camera are going to be the best here, so stealth it is.
Hey, Emilio, did you see these new motion sensing lights? No. What do? When they detect movement, the light turns on. That's amazing. Like magic. I think I'm going to get one of those from my garage. Imagine it. You pull up in your car at night, and the driveway lights up automatically. Ha! You're crazy. This is high-tech stuff, Emilio. It probably costs thousands of dollars. See, you're probably right. I could never afford it.
Alright, I'm going to save here. But that is a little bit of a tidbit, isn't it? That we just got. You get captured.
Tell me something about your security systems.
Okay. We have sensors out here, newly installed.
Motion sensors?
See, they turn on the lights.
Oh, no alarms, just lights. Like for your garage.
Not for my garage. Are you kidding? Those things are expensive. High tech.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't kill me. I beg you.
Fisher, I just synced your OPSAT with intelligence on the bank that you and your team gathered back in 89.
The memories.
Yeah. Judging from your report, sounds like it was quite a vacation.
It was, actually. I spent most of the rest of that year sleeping in a ditch on the road between Baghdad and Kuwait.
Oh well, if it's any consolation, I had a bad year that year too.
What? You weren't working for the government during the Gulf War?
No? I was in 10th grade.
Oh, right. Yuck.
A few days of life support.
That's what they said.
So what, are they just going to die out there?
That's what it looks like.
That's horrible.
I'll say.
Oh shit, he's heading this way. Let's avoid. Get him bagged. He's down for the count. Now all I have to do is knock this dude out and we're good. And I have an idea on how to get him to look the other way.
What was that?
Okay, are you not going to inspect that? How about inspecting that?
It's not supposed to do that, is it?
Hey, there we go. Love it when a plan comes together, and all I had to do was temporarily disable a few lights to get his attention. Alright, now that he's settled, let's go ahead and continue. Pretty sure there's going to be more lights over around that area, so we'll avoid that. Cameras, though it sounds like it's from the inside there. Now, there should be a couple of places where we might want to avoid here a little bit, but there is a camera there. So we'll just disable that. It's just a mechanical issue, guys. Nothing to worry about.
Fisher, I've got a copy of a work order here that the bank filed with their insurance company. It says the dome windows over the lobby are magnetically locked. See if you can find a breaker or junction box up here and power down the locks.
Right.
And the game already does a great job of showing Sam's stealth skills. Yes, it does. And little tidbits like that, where Sam reacts to how things are in the world around him. Another case of the game being immersive, I think.
Good work, Sam. That shut down the magnetic locks on the windows. Hey, wait a minute. Power spike. The lobby. It looks like a laser grid just came online.
Lasers. Lasers are so...
90s?
I was gonna say 70s. Can you please stop making me feel old?
Got bad news for you, Sam. You are old.
My feeling when this game is 20 years old already. God. I relate more and more with Sam as the years pass.
We'll walk you through the steps that'll get you into that vault. Be patient with him.
Oh, he's one of those.
Right. Hello? Is this thing on, then?
It's on. I'm here. Have you been briefed?
Whatever. Listen, this is the Mason Wells 88. Each one is unique. You want to get a butcher's up this girl's skirt. First thing you need to do is authorize an opening.
How do I do that?
The bank president and the treasurer will each have an authorization lock in their office. There'll be another one in the security office. You'll need to disable all three.
Okay.
And that is how you use the ability to hack stuff from range, or part of it anyways. Okay, so there's a vent in the bathroom now. Good for us to know. Live footage of the Louvre Jewel Room. We used to tie an onion on our belt since it was the style at the time, Sam Fisher. Just looking up when this game came out. Yes, it's 20. Yep. I'll wake him up. Ah, shit! Okay, I don't know how he's... It must have been the slightest bit of light or something in that area. Yeah, because you can see the shadow. But it's not that... It barely was enough. Can we actually just grab him? No. Okay, we'll do this differently. So we will...
Better have a look around.
No, I don't see anything.
Alright, you get interrogated.
Didn't disturb your rest, did I? Shh. I'm here to rob the place.
The teller's drawers. Each one maintains an overnight float of 1,000 balboas.
I'm not interested in petty cash.
You'll never crack the main vault. It's impregnable.
Then you won't mind if I try.
No, of course. You're the boss. Whatever you say.
What can you do to help me?
The retinal scanner here. I can unlock it.
That's very kind of you.
The gold is heavy. You won't be able to carry much.
I don't know if this stays unlocked, but it would be nice if it did. I mean, absolute worst case scenario. We can always... I better hide this body better. I'll put it in here. As hilarious as it sounds, that should be a good spot. For sure, you are paid to be invisible. Yep. Reminds me of my joke last September where I reminded people that Halo Reach was 15 years old and people kept replying that they felt old. Oh, I think one of the most painful examples of me feeling old was when I did my video on what made Minecraft great 4 years ago. And there were people... And keep in mind, I was in college when Minecraft got its full release. And there were people telling me about how they grew up playing Minecraft as a kid. That made me feel old. Okay, there is a camera there. Okay, I'm actually going to get out of here because I know that that thing is not going to... Okay, we do actually have time. Okay, that's a way to hide, I guess. Young people start saying Brat Summer and 6'7". I started feeling like an old boomer. I still don't understand the modern words. So 6'7", at least from what I've heard. Alright, let's see. Ah, there's a camera there. Okay, there's security there. Okay, that's not what I wanted to get. Let's do this again, which I probably... Yep. No, I didn't actually go that far back. Okay. Well, this is going to be really tricky to get into. Let's actually use the optic cable. I'm surprised the camera didn't actually see my approach. That is neat. Okay. Yoink.
Bad news.
Okay, very funny, Tahoe. Hey, oh!
I'm not Tahoe.
Who? Oh no.
Stay calm. Tell me something interesting.
The security cameras. The system is centralized. There's a main camera room. You can access the cameras from there.
Where?
Second floor.
Alright.
I told you about the camera room.
Well, we now know that. There is this dude downstairs here that we might as well also capture and deal with. Alright, there we go. But yeah, the 6-7 meme. I actually, from what I understand, the 6-7 meme doesn't actually have a meaning. No, and by that I mean it quite literally, from what I understand, does not have any meaning, actual inherent meaning whatsoever. Which, now that I think about it, there is some level of I guess it's there basically to mess with people as a meme, which is fine. Professor Bowers today pinned the blue ribbon on a talking dog. Year-old yet. Best of show winner at the Middle Mount Dog and Kennel Show in Tennessee. Okay. Correct. 2306 to confirm. Tonight's code for the security room. 2306. Okay. Well, now we have that information. Okay, this doesn't really lower the brightness in this area too much. So what I probably would be best suited doing is actually shooting that. Because if I shoot out that light, they can't see anything. And we're now in the dark. I do need to take out the security one by one in this area just in case, but otherwise we should be golden. Oh shit. Shut this door. Switch this to off. Anyone that's in here is going to be alerted, but you know what? That's fine. That's actually all part of the plan. Because if they're alerted, I know they're in here and can knock them out. Oh shit. Okay, that's the bathroom. So we know where that is. So we do have a security guy there. We can knock him out and potentially get something done over here. I first wondered if it was a funny way to say okay or different, but yeah, it has no meaning. Yeah, and that... There is an interesting element to it, I suppose. If you... talking about this from the whole political discourse side of things. If you know the whole everything is political mindset... God damn it. Alright, Mr. Paco, you get to be captured the moment I find out a good... Shit.
Hello, Paco.
What do you want?
I wanted to thank you for fixing the keypad on that door.
Yeah, that's Paco. Always doing the dirty work.
You want to tell me the door code now?
Sure, why not? It's 8645. You want me to write it down?
No, that's okay.
8645. I told you already.
Alright, there we go. Well done, Ace. Yep. Alright, but yeah, the whole everything is political thing. Yeah, 6-7 as a meme kind of destroys that on its own because it has no meaning. So them saying, it must have a political meaning. No, it quite literally doesn't. That's the whole point of 6-7 as a meme. So I could knock these guys out. Let's see, 8645. And thank you for fixing the door. Okay, is there any cameras or anything like that in here? I don't see any. I don't... Alright, so we should be good.
In sports, pitcher Akira Watanabe arrived in New York yesterday for his first practice with his new team. After a full day of evaluation, head pitching coach Matthew Fernin stated that Watanabe was, quote, easily the best baseball pitcher ever.
I don't know, man. Babe Ruth canonically could cure kids of cancer by getting a home run. If you've seen the movie, anyways. So it looks like it's that one.
That's a relief. Our installer seems to be compatible with their local OS.
That's it? Just plug and play?
That's the idea. No fuss. Get all 8 of those forged mails uploaded.
Make the robbery look like an inside job.
Exactly. Oh no, Zerkazy. That's exactly what I didn't want to see.
Zerkazy, is that some kind of dried meat?
He's probably the best computational theorist in the world. He worked with Morgenholt on Project Watson. Word is he's gone off his nut.
Sounds like bad guy material to me.
Alright, let's... I'll probably cause an issue with this, but...
That's the Treasury's authorization. 2 more to go.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, we had to be in here anyway, so that's neat. So there are 3 dudes here. I need to find a way to knock them all out. Ah. Long Dan, the Chinese ambassador to the U.S., was recalled today for an emergency meeting in hope of bringing to the bargaining table. Okay. Damn it. dodgy that one.
Next.
Technically, yeah, so I didn't even need to enter that room to complete the one objective that is of use there. Do have to be careful about that area, though, because, you know. So this is the back door area. I mean, we could go here if we really want, but I don't think that's particularly necessary.
Something's up.
Yeah, they heard me walking a little bit. Long Dan guesses he really short. Maybe. Who knows? Alright, let's go ahead and disable this camera again so it doesn't cause us any trouble. Yeah, so far we're doing reasonably well, I think. Now is the time to go up to the second floor. And a lot of these guys do actually... There's a reason... There is something else I have to do with these dudes in order to...
Looks like more lasers ahead, Sam. This whole place is singing with photons.
There's a guard who seems to be walking around here, no problem.
Maybe he has some kind of beacon. Get close and you can stay in his electronic shadow.
That's a neat trick you do with the lasers.
Okay? What? Oh, the grids. They detect some kind of signal emitted by a transmitter stitched into my uniform.
Give me the transmitter.
I don't know where it is. I swear. It's just stitched into my uniform somewhere.
That's bad news for you, because I still need to get past the lasers. And since I don't want to undress you, that means I have to take your body.
My body? You mean my unconscious body? I hope.
Either way works for me.
You should have just followed me. Now you have to drag me with you.
Yeah, the game's admitting, hey, you fucked up. Well, I'm fine with this. You can actually put these bodies in a way to basically make a bridge across the security. If you really, really want. So it looks like there's one of two options it could be. 193. Okay, so it's got to be this one. Looks like he's carrying around... I think that's an M2 carbine he was carrying around. Neat. I could be mistaken on that, but I think that's what that was. Oh, look, another one. Oh. I'll just knock you out and take your... Make a little bridge up here, at least, with the two of you. I think I can get them all. Sorry, buddy. Your little plan didn't quite work out, did it? Johnny says, laughing cavalier. Yes, and his sister, Bouncy Betty, ain't so energetic. That's not what she's called. Oh, no. Okay. Now that we've gotten that taken care of. Another camera. Okay, it's here. There is security here. I wonder if I can potentially hack stuff from in here as well. I can. Whoops. Ah, darn. God damn it. Okay. I need one more. Come on, give it.
That's half of the forged mail, Sam. 4 more to go.
Thanks. I've always found it hard to count past 3.
No need to be smarmy, Sam.
Oh, there he is.
Tommy, come out here and fight like a man.
He's gonna pull out a light, isn't he? Oh, he might not have one.
Oh, there's nothing.
Hello. Alright, now that he is basically out of the picture, we can go to the next one. Alright. Now that we are no longer rudely oh, shit. Okay, I'm actually going to... Oh. Well, I might as well do this from an additional level of... Okay, they might not be able to see it from over here. That is what I'm looking for.
Not the fan again.
Stupid piece of junk. How come the air conditioning in the president's office never fails, but our fan breaks every night?
Let's see. He's the president, and we are just security guards. Might as well have Noriega back.
Always the poor who suffer for the rich.
Tell me about it. Well, anyway, we better fix it.
No way. I ain't getting my hands dirty.
That's half of the forged mail, Sam. 4 more to go.
Thanks. I've always found it hard to count past 3.
No need to be smarmy, Sam.
Alright, well, we do have these 2 dudes to deal with, so... Big question is how we're going to do it. Oh, damn. Okay. I was hoping the camera wouldn't see me, but no, it did. Let's fix that. Okay. So I think the play here, we'll use one of the sticky cameras. We'll knock them out with it. And then hopefully that should take care of both of them. We'll see.
Is someone moving around out there? Who? I don't know who. That's why I'm worried. There's nothing.
Nothing.
Did you
I
hear
sworn
that?
there was something.
I don't know.
Okay, you're getting jumpy. Damn it! What was that?
And that plan worked beautifully. This is why we take stealth loads. Alright. Now, we can hack this bad boy. And our life will be a lot easier. So 30 and 40 ISO. Damn it. Okay.
thinking, Fisher. Now, even if you're caught on camera, they won't be able to ID you.
Alright.
That's 2 down. Now just authorised from the President's office.
Alright, we already saw that. Now that that's settled, we can go back to this. Cameras are now completely deactivated, so we don't even have to worry about them anymore. And that's hacked. Once again, the sound design is for the win. Okay, we already saw that.
Chinese ambassador to the United States, Long Dan, was recalled to China today for an emergency meeting with government officials regarding ongoing problems between Korea and Japan. Long Dan is expected to renew his efforts to bring Korean, U.S., and Japanese delegates to the bargaining table.
All right.
Right, that's authorisation done. The outer cage to the vault should be opening as we speak.
Great.
Just inside the cage, there's a small vault full of safety boxes. Your mate dropped off some kit for you in one of them.
All right, I'll let you know when I'm there.
But yeah, the sound design in this game absolutely rocks yet again. Okay, we don't have to worry about this at all. Now let's put him here. Fisher, don't put one of them on top of the other in that way. Oh, you're thinking I stopped doing things like that back in the 80s, Lambert. Well, little does he know this is a nostalgic trip for Sam Fisher because he was in this bank back in the 80s. I'm actually tempted to just create that line of dudes to basically make it so I don't have to ever have to. Technically, at this point, though, we're pretty much already done with all that, so we don't have to actually do this, but you know what, it is a little bit too much work, I guess. But basically what I was going to do, like I said, was spread these dudes out just enough that none of the lasers were active anymore. Which would be an effective little way of, like I said, making a bridge out of this system. But I don't have to do that, and so I'll probably just carry one of these dudes out, and that'll be that. With the camera system also completely out of action, we don't have to worry about that either. If I had a gas grenade, I could easily deal with those 3 dudes in that one room, but since I don't, we'll have to get a little creative, which is fine. Alright, we'll keep him here as part of the transit for upstairs if we need it at him again. Now, this should go around where the other dudes are, basically, and allow us to slip right by them. That's the plan. I almost never use the retinal scanner in its intended role in this level. I almost always just hack it. I already know there's nothing really in here, but I don't know how to fix the bug with the sound detection breaking on this, but it's such a minor issue that it's not that. Oh, he is coming out. Oh, that's okay. Shit. Okay, the only reason he didn't see me was because he had his head turned. That is the only thing that was my saving grace on that whole situation. But it's good to know that I can just capture the dude like this. Makes my job a lot easier. In fact, I could get the rest of them out in the exact same way. Into the body pile you go.
Did you hear footsteps? No, I didn't hear nothing. What sort of a guard are you? We're supposed to be paying attention.
Alright, I will knock one of you out. Oh, shit.
So, hey, you still there?
Sometimes it just takes a little bit of maneuvering.
Oh, well, nothing here.
Alright. That worked out beautifully. Yep, and that is still a good ways before I flashbang myself. Time to hack this bad boy. God, is hacking such a fun thing to do in this game. Okay, or at least compared to the alternative of having to find the goddamn keys every single time, it can be. I mean, it's a definite the hacking system. I like it in this game, even though it's simple and it gets the point across.
Sam,
but
it's Will.
Turtle said one of these boxes had some equipment in it.
Chest level, right-hand side, number 1024.
1024. Okay.
Careful with that gear.
What is all this stuff?
The charges are for the vault, and the other thingamy-bob is a telemetric lockpick.
A telemetric lockpick?
Head down to the main vault. We'll walk you through it there.
Okay, let's see if there's anything of note in here. Well, we got the files there, so that's useful.
Alright, next you need to pop both of these locks at the same time.
That's what the telemetric pick is for.
Exactly. It reads your movements in one lock and mimics them in the other lock, real time.
You guys use some cool toys.
Right. Now once you get the feel for each pin, you have to wait a second for the telemetric pick to sync up. Once it beats, Bob's your uncle, you can pick the pin and move to the next one. Don't try and pick a pin before you're in sync, or you'll have to restart.
Right. Give me here.
Alright, now place the charges over the main pins. Once they're all in place, well, I'm sure you can figure it out. And open sesame.
Lambert, we're in.
Great work. Sam, get in there and find those hard drives.
An EMP blast from that, so we have to hurry because there is some security in here as well. I have to be cautious about that. Alright.
I
Check
have
this.
fragments of a message here from someone named Dvorak. Echelon doesn't have a file on him. Wait. That's weird.
What?
The deleted messages. They're 512 encrypted. I haven't seen 512 since Philip Mass.
I killed Mass outside Severomorsk.
I remember. And it's confirmed. So this is someone with access to some seriously classified information.
Zerkazy?
That's a frightening possibility.
Okay, I know there was supposed to be at least one more.
Good job, Fisher. Now the whole mission will look like a robbery. They'll never know why we were here.
Lambert, now that I'm holding 50 million bucks, I think we need to talk about that raise again.
25 cents an hour and not a penny more.
Deal.
So I think there is one more that I need to hit in order to actually... Alright.
Alright, Fisher. We'll extract you as planned from the same location you were inserted.
Over the wall from the front courtyard?
That's right. Redding will be waiting for you nearby.
On my way.
Let's see if there's any more of these I missed. Because I'm pretty sure there was one thing left or something. Because that little comment that that he was going to give didn't actually fire. So I want to find it in order to actually get that objective done too. Yeah, there is a dude out there, so I'm not going to bother with that. That email was sent, so we're good on there. That is an exit there, but I'm not going to, like I said, I'm going to try getting that one objective that we have done. One of these computers, probably. No, maybe it's actually a bank thing up front. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
My God.
Yep, that is exactly what it is. And there's a dude here. So he is awake and alert now. That's okay. We can knock him out. Maybe even get more intel from him just for the sake of it. Walking out the front door of the bank after we just broke in and robbed it is going to be another one of those things I'm probably going to do in this just for the sake of it. Okay, it looks like we have an opening. Hi.
How many men on duty tonight?
Madre de Dios.
Answer the question.
How many? You mean including me?
Unless you think I should remove you from the equation.
No, that's fine. I think there are 20 of us.
You think?
That's counting the guards outside and on the rooftop, as well as the technicians and the guards who are on call in case of emergency.
And is that including you or not?
Yes, that is definitely including me. Paolo phoned in sick. We are normally 21.
Alright. New med kits. And boom.
Great work, Fisher. One more forged mail and we're covered.
What?
My best.
There's more? Okay. Well, I guess there's more. I did not just soft lock myself, did I? I think, though, it's at the very corner that you have to be to the mission to count the extractions, so instead, we can still go look around for that one final piece that we need to find of things we can potentially... I think it's on the teller's thing there, to be honest. Alright, up we go. Alright, so we already checked here. We already checked... I think we checked the security booth as well. But just to be safe, we'll check over... this way, I guess. There is one last dude to be knocked out in any case, so we can always do that. I think he's on the other side, but... okay, this is just the exit here. From this route. Okay, it's a neat little touch. Alright. But yeah, I think once we're done with this, we get into the New York City mission. So, already checked that. Already checked that. Check that. There is this guy here. So I need to... now we're in the dark. Oh, shit. So yeah, we'll knock this dude out and then we'll...
Come out! Come on out!
oh, he's a flare, damn it. I mean, he's gonna try tossing it, I think, and that's what's gonna be the problem.
Come on! We can settle this like men!
I'm expecting him to toss that. No, he just dropped it. Okay, we're lucky. Gotcha.
Alright, I don't know who you are, but this is private property.
What are you talking about? I've been working here for 2 years.
Prove it.
Prove it? Okay. Well, the key code to the back doors, it... hey, wait a minute. You're trying to trick me. You're the one who's not supposed to be here.
Alright, you caught me. I surrendered. Oh, wait. Instead, how about you tell me the key code anyway, and I won't be forced to hurt you?
Oh, well, since you put it that way, the code is 3901.
Thanks.
You almost tricked me, but I'm too smart.
Okay. I can see why this particular guard was left outside. So we already checked that. Let's check that. So I guess what's left is the upstairs area. Already been there. Yeah, I think it's the secretary thing, so that's where I'm heading next. Alternative is going to be maybe in here somewhere, but just in case. Oh, it is in here. Okay.
Great work, Fisher. Now any investigation into the robbery will only point back at the investigators.
So the Panamanian government will end up sending some innocent banker to prison?
Innocent if you don't count providing arms to revolutionaries.
Oh, right, I forgot. Bankers. Evil.
Indeed. Now we can go ahead and finish the mission proper. I think that was a pretty good clear for what it's worth. How did I get through here? Was there just a door that was open before but isn't now? Yeah, he probably actually had a switch. I think I know what happened now. He probably had a switch that that makes it so that you can't actually access that. That's probably what happened, and I think I can actually make it so I can enter this again. So let's try it. I guess not. Never mind. Alright. Doesn't matter. We're leaving. We made it. Simple enough. Alright. Did all the objectives here. A pretty successful run, definitely. A 100% even. So they didn't even... So technically that dude didn't even get counted as finding a body. That is neat. Alright, here we go. The next mission of the game. Another good one.
So Zerkesi and Morgenholt are the only two people who ever saw those algorithms.
And Morgenholt is dead. Zerkesi is connected to a mystery guest we know nothing about.
Dvorak.
Morgenholt and Zerkesi are geeks, not terrorists. Maybe this Dvorak is some kind of puppeteer.
No hitter, bottom of the 8th. 2-0, New York in the 8th. Akira Watanabe is on the mound. He's pure concentration, pure focus.
This is no coincidence. You're on your way to the Big Apple.
Oh dear.
Morgenholt and Abraham Zerkesi were partnered together on Project Watson, the UN committee that cracked the mass kernel. They're the ones who discovered 512 encryption, the same encryption used in the messages you recovered at MCAS Bank. If this so-called Dvorak person has somehow gotten his hands on mass-based IW algos, we're in a world of hurt.
I've been trying to penetrate Zerkesi's private network since we connected him to this mess. I've seen some tough network security before, and I expected Zerkesi to have top-of-the-line tech, but this is crazy. Zerkesi's server isn't just impenetrable or invisible, it's like looking for a shadow in a pitch-black room. driving me crazy.
Things are turning sour in New York. It's been 24 hours since the blackout, and no one has a clue when it might end. We've got sporadic reports of unrest all over Manhattan, but it hasn't started to spill over yet. Word coming down from above is that the National Guard will be deployed within the hour. We'll need to insert you into an alley behind a building adjacent to the target building. Watch out for civilians.
Alright. So we can get the Reading recommendation, which has a 20mm sniper attachment. This is going to be mostly stuff fairly close, so that is not... And there's only 6 shots from it. And it's a 20mm. In a New York City where there's no running electricity, and therefore, yeah, a lot of people are going to be able to hear this. There is the stealth attachment, the ever-trusty. We get smoke grenades, flash grenades, airfoil, sticky shocker, not as many as normal, and a sticky cameras. We got assault, which has twice the amount of 20mm, some airfoil, some sticky, and some frag. I'm going to go with stealth again because this mission is, well, you're active. Some of these guys you're going to be up against, you absolutely do not want to kill anyways, so.
Fisher, the National Guard was deployed into Manhattan about an hour ago.
I feel safer already.
Watch your fire, Sam. Those boys aren't expecting to see you and they'll attack on sight. Do not, I repeat, do not kill any of them.
I'll be careful.
Good.
Okay, we'll knock this dude out. He does have extra stuff because this is the National Guard. That's not what concerns me. Concerns me is how alert all of these dudes are.
Stay calm. We're on the same side.
Jesus, who are you?
I'm the monster in the closet. And I'm gonna let you go back to sleep as soon as you tell me how many men you have deployed out here.
There's just 8 of us in the squad, but there are more on the roof.
How many?
I don't know, I swear.
Thanks for the intel.
I'm not even a soldier. I work in a hardware store.
You're alright, bro. You'll be fine. Alright, we will have to get creative because this first part sucks. Because of all these dudes here, and you have to, like I said, be really, really careful or else they will ruin your day. I don't think it's productive to try climbing up there, and they have this area pretty well under wraps, so I'm trying to think of what the best route is going to be. So there's 2 guys there. If I try anything that alerts them to any degree... Okay, there's 3 dudes there, at least. If I try anything that alerts these guys, they will see it, and we'll be in trouble. And I kind of have to knock out this... Find a way to get this dude distracted. And there's a couple of ways. This is why I didn't want to have to... Okay, I have a plan. We have the can. They will follow the can, though, if we... Shit, all 3 of them are there. This is trouble, alright. Ah, damn, that ain't good at all. Well... Well, that knocked all 3 of them out. That's convenient enough for us. Still not the cleanest way to do it, but hey, it worked. But yeah, these guys were extremely jumpy, as you could probably tell. To be fair, that kind of makes sense.
Fisher, looks like the National Guard are trying to restore the power to the building's elevator. That's probably your best way to the top.
I'll see if I can hitch a ride.
It'll be a long climb if you don't.
Shh. I'm not going to hurt you.
Who are you? Wait a minute. Is this a training exercise?
Damn. Support. This guy knows it's an exercise. Who let the cat out of the bag?
Huh. I knew it.
Roger that. Yeah. Okay. Give me a hand here, pal. Just play along. Name, rank, and number.
Corporal Stan Donlin. 2428996.
And you're not going to tell me anything else?
No, sir.
Good boy. All right, want me to move on to the next one? Yeah. Roger. Huh. Okay, I'll ask. Command wants to know how many are on the roof.
2 on the roof, sir. 2 more inbound in a chopper.
Thanks. Dismissed.
From what I've seen, game's AI is an improvement from Pandora Tomorrow. Oh, absolutely. This game's AI is so goddamn good. Okay, I do know there's another dude here, and they said there was at least 8 people in total. And he just noticed that his buddy is not there anymore. Another example of the AI being the AI. These guys are carrying XM8s. That's a neat little... The XM8, for those who don't know, was really, was for a while considered to be a potential replacement for the M16s and AR. Or in the M16s and the M4, sorry. Didn't win. It was basically supposed to be largely based on the G36 platform. So, but it's a really cool looking gun. It's definitely one of the more notable examples of designs from... I guess by the time the XM8 really came about, it was based on the OICW program, if I remember correctly, which was supposed to have both a mag-fed... if I remember correctly, it was supposed to have both a regular rifle portion, then a magazine-fed grenade launcher, so you could fire multiple grenades from the weapon system, as well as do the usual stuff with the rifle. So it was a neat little system, definitely. But not very reliable, which is why they didn't really go with it. And then there was... so yeah, they took the rifle portion of that and turned it into the XM8, from what I understand. Okay, let's get here before we crush or get crushed. Come on. Okay. These guys probably are going to want to try checking it as soon as... Yep, shit. Alright. But yeah, both the XM8 and the OICW are an interesting piece of military experimental tech, I think. So, definitely one of those things to have a look at. If you have the time, I suppose. Sorry about all the noise. Okay. Slip into here. Now these, I don't know why it's so loud, but it is, so... Alright, there is this dude here. So this... He might be part of the original squad, so let's go ahead and take him. Yoinked. Alright. Yeah, once you get past the first hurdle, right at the very beginning, this mission does become much, much easier. That first hurdle being those 3 dudes at the very start, so... Much, much better. Okay. So we have another dude there. Watching over this area. I need to distract him. Let's get you before you... Shit. Okay, I was hoping that wouldn't work, or that they wouldn't be alerted by me grabbing him, but... That's the AI for you. It was actually smart enough to notice, hey, this dude with the light just got grabbed. So that's a neat little bit there for sure. Alright. So what I could do is try...
Well, you know what I can't figure out? Like, the entire city is dark, right? Yeah. But this guy over here, all his lights are on. How can that be? Well, the richer you get, the more paranoid you get. The guy probably has his own generator so he can keep the security system running. Security system? Who's gonna climb 15 floors to break into his apartment? Like I said, paranoid.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Lock this guy out. When there's just one dude with a flashlight, it's not that much of an issue. But he might be able to actually see some stuff with it. So we have to be cautious. Okay, we got him. All 3 dudes taken care of. Now, we can go straight over to that one building they were talking about, which is... Bro left the engine running. Oh well. Alright. Now, stage 2 of the cunning plan is in progress. This is where we actually start to deal with the mercs. Spoilers.
Fisher, satellite shows you've reached Casey's building. County Clerk's office has construction permits on file for the floors below the penthouse and in the neighboring structure.
Any plans or blueprints on file?
I'll have Grim look into it, but with this blackout.
I understand. I'll see if I can dig up some plans down here.
Good idea. Fisher, that's a hired gun if I've ever seen one.
He's no night watchman either. He's a merc. He's got the same kit as the guys who were protecting Lacerda.
This whole situation is getting uglier by the second. See if you can find out who these characters work for.
Will do. What are you doing down here?
Who the hell?
Off to a bad start. Talk or die.
Okay. We're on VIP protection. This floor. We need to secure it because we can't lock it off from the penthouse.
Does the architect or engineer keep an office or a desk down here?
Yeah, of course. West side of the building.
Since you're doing so well, why don't you tell me the name of the PMC you work for?
I work for Displace. Displace International. You're messing with the wrong company, pal.
Displace? That's Doug Shetland's company.
I know.
Fisher, if Shetland turns out to be crooked...
If Shetland is crooked, I'll take him down myself. But I have a feeling there's more to it than that.
Could be. See if you can find out who's in charge of this protection detail. Maybe someone inside this place is playing both sides.
You got it.
Alright. Chris has asked me, has Dev stated any controversial statements lately? I mean, nothing particularly in the realm of controversial, I would say, but I know he's pissed off that V dared to have me on his stream. Which, at that point, he's actually, if you think about it,
How much longer is this gonna take?
It'll be done when it's done.
Done when it's done? What kind of answer is that?
Hey, I got a 220 connection here at 16 amps.
So?
So you know what that's gonna do some food to you if the wires get crossed? Well, here, touch right here and find out.
No thanks.
Yeah, good thinking. Now get lost. It'll be done when it's done.
alright. If this dude walks over here, we can probably get him taken care of. Oh, he's not leaving, is he? Oh, he is actually. Okay. We can work with this. So all I have to do is wait till he goes back. Cut through here. And shit, they saw me. Where is he at? I know he wanted to come over. Yeah, there he is.
All clear. I can definitely see something. Show yourself. Down! We've got incoming! Move it up!
Okay, that sucked. Let's try that again. Well, what I can do... Another sticky camera.
What is that? What? Does he think we're amateurs?
I mean, you were dumb enough to actually shoot at it, which caused you to both get knocked the fuck out. So... Amateurs is an appropriate description, I think, at this stage. Not even worth the time to move them. Let's just shoot the light out. So now we're done with that. There is going to be cameras and shit in here, so we need to be careful. But this is a pretty fun mission in my experience, so... Just have to knock this dude out. Or at the bare minimum. Ah, okay, he did. That's only because I misclicked. Or didn't grab him fast enough, really. But now that we know we can grab them from the side like this... Ah, so close. Gotcha.
Like my new knife?
Oh, God!
I've been using it quite a bit. Is it still sharp?
Reels sharp.
Maybe you better tell me something interesting before I get all distracted and slip.
Medical supplies. You'll probably want some medical supplies. In the washroom beside the kitchen. I was gonna resign next week. Please.
Fine, whatever. Fisher, you are paid to be alive. Yeah, I know. Okay, now that we got the guy here dealt with, it's a simple matter of finding the rest of them. Damn it. I think that's the only one. Yeah.
Work permits, architectural plans. Interesting. Zerkezi has a hardened panic room off of his bedroom.
I'll check it out.
Looks like he also filed plans for construction in the next building over.
The next building.
I'm no architect, but if I'm reading these plans right, both buildings are connected across a rooftop. I'll leave the relevant data on your offset. Should help you navigate.
Thanks.
Fisher, Zerkezi's cameras project an infrared beam so they can see in the dark.
If it's an infrared beam, I can see it in my night vision.
Exactly. And listen, it would help us keep tabs on Zerkezi if we could use these cameras against him.
Gotcha. I'll try and run some taps.
Good work, Fisher. That's one camera tapped. There should be 5 more.
I'll keep my eyes open.
So that's another... So that's 5 more cameras. Alright, that should be easy enough.
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
What? Oh, crap. 3.
Lucky guess. You get to live. Now tell me something useful, or we'll play another round.
Oh, God. The mag lock. The locked door to the roof.
What about it?
I think the computer that controls it is in the master bedroom on the top floor.
Alright.
I told you everything.
Pat says, bro forgot to increase shadow resolution in the widescreen. Oh. Apparently that's... Yeah, okay, cool. I'll have to have a look at that then. For the next stream.
You're already, in the loop.
Yeah, me and, well, you know, we go way back.
Well, stick with us. We know how to get things done.
I know. Like I say, we go way back.
Right.
So he was in Peru security detail. That's interesting. It's another mercenary knocked out. Okay. Time to...
Told them to get the 2800 series camera. These ones are crap.
I love how he apparently was in the position to make that call. Unfortunately... So this guy is kind of alert already. That's not good.
No signs of disturbance. Who switched the lights out here?
Hey, that's perfect. I can knock him out now. Looks like there's a vent there of some sort.
It's a long way down to the street.
Oh, God, please don't.
Sounds to me like you know who's in charge of VIP protection here.
Yeah, it's Nedich. Mylon Nedich.
Was he in charge of the protection detail on Morgenhold in Peru as well?
Yeah,
Mylon handles all displaced VIP protection contracts. Well, he's not very good at it, is he? Please don't throw me off this roof. Wouldn't dream of it. I'm scared of heights. Please.
Mylon Nettich. Echelon's got nothing. He doesn't even exist.
Whoever he is, he's playing both sides. We need to inform Shetland.
No can do, Sam. We can't compromise OffSec for private interests.
Fine. But if I find Nettich, it'll be less of a problem.
Admirable of you to protect your friend, but...
You said he doesn't exist. I'm just correcting a bureaucratic error.
Just remember to increase it to something like AK, since this controls the resolution of shadows in the scene rather than individual shadows. Okay. Alright, that does sound like a useful thing to do. Probably make the game look much nicer, I would suspect. Now that we've gotten that camera there sorted. What's this? Okay. Bottle of wine. There's a dude in here, I'm sure. Yes. 2 cameras. I can take this one. Easy enough. It's a compelling argument. Unfortunately, Sam Fisher is behind you. Pretty much. So we can take that dude out, maybe. I am worried about that camera maybe having eyes on it, though, so that could be a problem. But he does have medical supplies in here. Neat. Shit. Well, that wasn't quite what I was hoping. Okay, plan B. I'll just disable the... I'll just do the usual EMF thing and... miss. That's okay. Just wait for it to charge back up. Okay, I was hoping that would work. There's another way I can do this.
Shit, what was that?
Huh.
What's that noise?
Well, he's down. So now, I've gotten the dudes downstairs pretty much cleared out. These are mercs, so we do have to be cautious. However, the only other place I really have to worry about is towards the end of this level, but...
Good work, Fisher. That's 4 of 6 cameras tapped.
I'll keep an eye out for the other 2.
And I know where the other 2 are, because I've played this mission a few times. I had a blast each time. Alright, let's go slip around here. There's probably a dude around here somewhere, so we do have to be cautious. We can tap this computer, or hack this computer, I think, easily enough. Now, we just need to find the desktop on this bad boy. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be quite that possible. It looks like it's protected or something. I'm going to have to get creative. Hold on. Maybe that's it right now. It's not. Okay, that. The fact that it didn't pick me up is a miracle. So this is the last camera area here.
How long have you known about it? A long time. A long time. Since before this place. Since before Bosnia. Before Bosnia? Good lord. I knew we had connections. Yep. Known him a long time. Treats us good. We do what he says. Yes. Yes. Well, he sure treats us well. Now you know too. Now you work for him. Do what he says. Yes. Well, certainly worth my while now, isn't it? More than worth your while. He'll keep you alive, man.
Oh shit.
Who switched that off? Alright. I'll admit it. I'm scared. Go through! Give me room! Are you trying to play with me? I can take it!
And they're both down for the count. Alright. Now that these guys are all knocked out, we can start on this camera here.
Good work on the cameras, Sam. We'll have guys watching Zerkezi 24/7.
Always happy to keep the donut dippers busy.
And as a donut dipper myself, I appreciate that. Okay, this is his panic room location, so we should be good.
Gotcha.
Who?
Dvorak.
Where is he?
According to this, he's in the building next door. You can get there across the rooftop through the magnetically locked doors.
How do I get through the doors?
They're not magnetically locked anymore.
Thanks for the help.
Alright, now that we have that information. Dude's probably going to be flipping out about all of his security getting knocked out, but, you know. That's probably a reasonable reaction, to be honest. In any case, we've knocked out all his dudes. He's got first aid kits in both of his bathrooms, which is... yeah, that's actually fair. Sneaking all on the floor. Sneaking, give me some info. Sneaking, grabby. So, sneaking. Ooh, yeah, alright. So now that we've got that done, this is the other area where we might have some trouble, because we have some unfortunate things to deal with. Among them, that bad boy. You know, I wonder what happens when I actually activate a wall mine or cause to have issues with this. It does show up on the EMF, so I know it should be affected in some degree if I get a good hit on it.
What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Huh? Guarding the roof.
From what?
Let me go and I'll show you.
Feisty one. How about I cut your ear off, see how tough you are then?
Go ahead. I have two.
How many men do you have out here?
I'm alone on this roof.
Alone, huh? Lousy way to die.
We all die alone. I know you're too scared to fight me fairly.
I mean, dude is actually dedicated, because he is not actually alone out here. If the wall mines didn't give it away, I could probably set the damn thing off with a good old-fashioned by just throwing a can or something at it. Because it is a motion-sensitive mine. Okay. It's probably not going to work. Yeah, no, it's not. I can absolutely set it off with one of these, I'm pretty sure. Because these things are motion activated. So, let's watch the fireworks, shall we? I don't know how it didn't set it off. I basically threw it right on top of the damn thing. Shit. Okay. Well, let's not play with the mines anymore, and let's actually get the dudes that are very clearly out and about. Bad news, we do kind of need to get creative, though. Oh, so close to knocking that out. And it is a more silent way than the actual pistol anyways. So, let's... We'll toss it one more time, I guess. We'll toss it a little bit lower. Boom. Now, a significant portion of power should be knocked out. It's a joke on the smack that from Archon. Okay.
Show yourself. I can hear you moving around. Light busted. Damn it! Man down!
Okay, we can, however, shock you. Do have a couple of airfoils, so I could just...
Damn it!
And because he didn't fall all the way down there, he is in fact going to survive this, which is fine by me. I think there's only one or two dudes left at most, so I am actually going to start using this a little bit more. Okay. We are in a weird spot here, but I know I can get around these guys, I think, or take them out anyways. Another wall mine there.
Wasn't he just here?
Nice place you got here. Decorate it yourself.
Who are you?
The landlord. Rent's overdue.
What do you want?
Where can I find Dvorak?
I don't know any Dvorak. If you mean Zerkazy, he's gone. I've been tortured before. I'll cooperate.
Dude probably has, too.
I'll do whatever you say.
Alright. Power outage. WNM news. Wire servers are temporarily down. We expect the problem to be... Okay. Some additional ammo, which I don't actually need, because we already knocked all these dudes out. So that's going to be the one... Let's actually take care of some of these mines so we don't have dudes accidentally getting themselves killed with them. It's probably going to get me killed, though, but we'll see. Okay. So the trick is go on green. Got it. We could always make use of these bad boys ourselves if we really want. Wall mines are pretty cool in this game, but they, when they're on your side. But you have to be careful because, you know, they will mess you up. They don't really pick favorites that much, so. Alright, let's get this bad boy dealt with. Alright, that one's down too. Awesome. And now there's one more left. And it's this bad boy right here. And it looks like there's actually grenades in there anyways. So it'll be nice. But yeah, remember, that dude that said he was up alone here? Yeah, he was deliberately trying to bait us. Give us bad intel. Was willing to go down fighting. I have to hand it to that. That's another case of the game being reasonably well written, because not all the intel you get out of that is going to be good intel, because there are people that will absolutely try to lie in order to give you bad intel in order to get you killed. In this sort of situation, I suppose. Okay, this is where we can start. 0280. Alright, we are in. Indeed, Ace. If there's anything else. Okay, this is where we run into Dvorak.
You must be Dvorak.
Well, Dvorak, huh? I had thought this area was, well, off limits.
You're not Dvorak.
Well, since we're being blunt, well, no.
Then who are you?
Such a rush you're in. Fancy some tea, do you?
Lambert, something weird is happening.
I'll say.
What do I do?
The old man seems harmless. Indulge him. See if he knows anything.
Reminds me of poor old Chiggers. Oh, Chiggers. We hardly knew ye.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh, well, one might ask you the same.
I'm looking for a man named Dvorak.
Ah, Dvorak, yes! Well, you're not going to find one. This way. Yes, here we are then. This is Dvorak.
Jesus. I think I just figured out why you couldn't hack in here, Grim.
Yeah, no kidding.
What the hell do I do now?
Hold on while I find a slide rule.
See what the old man knows, Fisher.
You know it's a bad sign when even Sam Fisher is realizing, yeah, this is some pretty old tech.
Okay. If this is Dvorak, who are you?
I am Dvorak's keeper. Thank you most kindly for asking.
And what is this Dvorak?
Dvorak is, well, you likely wouldn't understand.
I'm sure you're right. But let's have it for the record anyway.
of a self-referential axiom of number theory. Dvorak encodes its own logical structure within its own executable cycle, and recursively derives a more accurate representation of itself with each successive execution.
Right. Grim, did you get that?
My god, it's an infinite state machine.
Fine. What do I do?
If Sirkesi is using this...
Grim.
Sorry, Sam, we're gonna need a copy of Dvorak's output so we can work out the algorithm it's built on.
How do I get its output?
It runs on punch cards.
Punch cards?
You'll need to restart the sequence and initialize each tower in the right order, and then retrieve the output stack.
How do I know the right sequence?
You'll need to hit the switches in order as the tubes start to heat up. Ask the old man for help.
I need your help.
Indeed. What can I help you with, my good fellow?
I need you to help me initialize Dvorak so I can retrieve an output stack.
Ah, Dvorak. Well, that is certainly something I can help you. Why don't you start? I'll initialize the towers on this side, and you can do the other side.
I like this character.
Alright, I got the stack.
Good work, Fisher. Time to make yourself scarce. Get to your primary extraction point.
On my way.
Oh, if you see Jiggers, tell him I miss him. Oh, if you see...
Alright, well, I'm sure that's an Easter egg for another game or something, so... We've now dealt with all the dudes that are in here, but we're probably going to have some security show up or something, I think, so I'm going to be careful. We still have those 3 wall mines, of course, along with some of the other toys. Alright, we're through. I think this is where we're going to go ahead and call it. So, once we get through this camera right here, we should be good to just finish the mission. And that's exactly what we will do. Alright. And there we go. Alright. All objectives completed. I don't think we're going to get max. No, we got 90% because there were 2 bodies that were found. But it was a pretty fun run all the same. Yeah. So yeah, I like that. That was a fun mission. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue. And then, oh, actually I'm going to call the stream here. Sorry. Because we did just do 2 missions. And this is going to be another fun one anyway, so I'm just going to... This also only has stealth only and Redding's recommendation, so I'm just going to do stealth. So yeah, I think we're in a good spot here. So yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play some more Splinter Cell Chaos Theory as much as I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.